Hello everyone, this is Via. Did you know that the famous Squid Game is based on a real-life story? Yes, most likely the famous creepy games don't look exactly like they do in the series. But the very fact that something like this could happen in real life excites me. And that's why I decided to find a possible place where these very games could have taken place. I searched the entire internet, asked for information on forums, and put together this map. If we trust the coordinates, then we're right here. Here are the coordinates, and we're located here. But no matter how much I searched, no matter how much I explored this area, there's nothing around here. But take a closer look around. It's as if there was some kind of mysticism and creepiness here. This place seems suspicious to me. Maybe real-life Squid Games were held here once, so I'd like to use my magnet to find out if that's true. Let's see if there's anything left that points to Squid Games here, underwater. Is this map tricking me? And did Squid Games really exist in real life, or is it all fake? Wait a second, I caught something. Yeah, for sure, something heavy is coming up. Great, first try, and I already got a bite. I wonder if it will be connected to Squid Game, or if it's all not true. Honestly, I don't really believe in all of this. I think it's just a television show because if it happened in real life, it would be creepy and scary. So what do I have here? I see something, it looks like there's something pink. And pink is the color of Squid Game. Guys, exactly. Wait, is some kind of box, some kind of crate or something like that? Wait, I see something metal, huge and creepy. It has a strange lock with 3 holes. Hold on, what? There's definitely something inside. I can hear it and feel it, but why won't it open? Why are there 3 locks here? Guys, if you're an expert in Squid Game or if you know what's going on here, write in the comments what needs to be done. And what do you think? Does this pink box prove that Squid Game existed in real life or not? I have an idea to check this in a different way. Let's explore the area with an underwater drone. Here it is. This is my underwater drone, a very powerful machine. With this thing, we can explore this entire body of water and see what's hidden from us underwater. And whether our first find is connected to the Squid Game, carefully lower the drone into the water, start the engine, and let's go. I've got a huge spool here, hundreds of meters of cable, and all of it will go underwater. All right, it's time to dive in and see what's down there. Yeah, the water is pretty murky, but if you get closer to the bottom, you can make something out. Yeah, it definitely looks strange and creepy. So far, I only see algae and a few fish. Currently, we're just finding silt, sand, and algae. It's unclear. Over there in the distance, was that a fish or what? Something pink again. Wait, hey, something flashed over there, something black. Wait, look, that's a face, that's a face. Wait, that's not a face, it's a mask. It looks like the mask of the Squid Game host. It's different. I can only mark the spot, but I can't pick up the mask now. But my drone can show me where to throw the magnet. Let's see where it comes up. Somewhere around here. There it is, great, that's it. I remembered the spot, I'll throw my search magnet right there. We have the coordinates, we have the rumors, and now the location is set. Let's throw the magnet right there where my underwater drone surfaced. Maybe we'll pull something out of there that proves the existence of the Squid Game at this place in real life, or on the contrary, disproves it. Right now, I feel like someone hooked something. It's not very heavy, but it definitely feels like some kind of find is pulling. Let's see, we need to be very careful right now not to drop this find and not to lose it somewhere near the shore. It looks like something is showing there. Okay, well, it's some kind of trash, or what is that? It's still unclear. Algae and watery muck cover everything. Wait, is that a camera? Guys, that's a camera. Wow, look. Look, a camera. And not just any camera, it's a body camera. Yeah, I had similar ones, but mine were regular chest mounts for a GoPro type, which looked like this. But this is completely different. This is something unique. And maybe this is also related to Squid Game, because if you put it on, you look like this. And it really looks like this is some kind of special body camera. Look at the guards from Squid Game. They have exactly the same body cameras. It's exactly the same, guys. Unbelievable. Look, there's some kind of USB port here, and I think we can watch some video from it, see what was recorded. What if there's 100% proof that a Squid Game was held somewhere nearby, and what if it was held right here? And the base where the games took place was deliberately flooded? All the answers are stored on this camera. Let's do it this way. I'll show them to you right in this video, and you give me 5,000 likes for it. Let's keep throwing the magnet for now. Hit the like button under this video right now. This is kind of suspicious. A helicopter started flying around me when I started throwing the magnet in that direction. And you know that some very rich, scary people are connected to the Squid Game. And that's why I started to feel uneasy. What if they're watching me? But I won't stop for the sake of my subscribers. I'll keep investigating and dropping the magnet right there, where I found a mask that looks like the mask of that observer or whatever his real name is. Let me know in the comments. By the way, I still can't figure out what the differences are between the observers' masks. What does the circle mean, the square? I just can't figure it out. So if you know, if you understand, write it in the comments. Right now, my magnet feels kind of light. Although it feels like there's something on it. What is it? Something purple or pink? Again, something in the colors of Squid Game. Guys, this is another find. Some kind of key. If you know exactly what this is related to, which season, write in the comments. Wait, I have an idea, guys. A round key, it's the key to the lock on the box we found at the start of the video. Let's insert it now and open it. Well, let's go. Let's open it, okay? It seems to have worked. Did you hear that click? Wait, why isn't it opening? I don't understand. Write in the comments. I put the key in, so why isn't it opening? I want to know what's in that box. After all, there could be some clues in there, or there could be some evidence that the Squid Game really took place at this location. I didn't do my investigation for nothing. It wasn't for nothing that I found all those strange photos from real life. And it wasn't for nothing that I found this map with coordinates, which led me here. All right, let's keep throwing the magnet. Damn, there are only more questions, which means we need to throw the magnet even more. But there's probably no point in throwing it farther, because we definitely found some clues there with the drone, so let's throw it in the same spot. Whoa, oh, that's a good catch right now. Guys, look, my rope is really tight. The find isn't very heavy, but it's noticeable. It weighs about the same as the box found at the start of the video. Maybe these are boxes with documents, with some secret files which also prove that the Squid Game really existed in real life. Right now, the priority is not losing this find. I see something green. It looks like some kind of sleeve, but I can't quite make it out yet as we get closer. It's a skeleton hand in a handcuff. Guys, this is so creepy, it's scary. And look, the first thing I noticed is the green sleeve. And actually, in the Squid Game series, all the players looked like this. And in real life, the photos we have from our investigation, they were also wearing green suits. It's like one thing matches the other, and it's almost like real proof that games were actually held there. And this could actually be a real limb of one of the players who was strapped in, although it's strange, because as far as I know, none of the players in the history of Squid Game were ever handcuffed. Am I wrong, or have you seen more? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Well, that's really creepy and scary. Let's continue testing the magnet to determine if this is genuine or staged. It could all be fake. So now we have a whole bunch of finds, and somehow all of this is indirectly connected to the Squid Game. This isn't 100% proof, not at all, but still, it definitely means something. So let's keep throwing the magnet and hope that we'll find something that proves it 100%. Got caught again? Definitely, guys, I feel something caught. It's coming. Now I just need to pull it out as carefully as possible, guys. Because most of the finds can fall off near the shore. But I can already see it. Here it is. Something is coming up on the magnet. Wait a minute. This is a very strange knife, guys. I've never seen anything like this before. A very strange knife, guys. It also has some kind of pink handle, blue wings. I've never seen anything like this. It's very strange and mysterious. Maybe you know where it's from and what it was used for. It's pink, like that key we found earlier. Yeah, they're very similar in color. And this thing is really sharp. It could be a weapon that was used in some creepy game, guys. By the way, every game in Squid Game has a name. I always forget them. I only remember there's green light, red light, and I forget the rest. So if you know the name of the game where this creepy knife was used, be sure to write it in the comments and explain exactly how it was used. But we already have 3 pink-colored finds, and here's this creepy hand in a player's suit. All this proves to us that something suspicious is going on here. Something related to the Squid Game happened at this reservoir at some point. We need to throw the magnet further to find out more information, so let's continue magnet fishing. We're always throwing it in the same spot and finding all sorts of different things there, although we found our first discovery a bit to the left. Maybe there's something related to the players in that area, and in the other part, maybe something with secret files. Because, well, I've seen similar boxes before. They usually store secret data. It's like a kind of safe. It has such a strong lock on it. Don't you think maybe we should have thrown it to the left instead of to the right? Write in the comments what you would have done. My magnet feels empty again. I don't feel anything on it at all. All right. I'll pull it up as carefully as possible. Well, look, is there anything? No, it's not clear. Oh, wow, it's another key. Guys, it's another key, but it's different. Why does it have 3 holes? It's starting to make sense now. That explains the 3 holes. And look, the first one we had was round, and now we found a square one. Let's insert that one, too. Okay, oh yeah, there was some kind of sound. Great, I inserted it and turned it. We heard a strange sound, but of course it doesn't open. Apparently we need all 3 keys. Well, how come? Maybe we should just get a grinder and not worry about it, huh? What do you think? Should I cut it? Although I might damage something valuable in there. Well, I don't know what the chances are that we'll guess the magnet and find the 3rd key. Although you know me, Via, I always get lucky with magnet fishing. Maybe we'll find the 3rd key too, but in any case, even if we can't open it, do you remember this find, this camera? It definitely recorded what the god was doing from a first-person perspective. Well, I mean, from the chest, yeah. And there is definitely evidence stored there that these games existed. For many years, many people have tried to find the place where the creepy Squid Games were held. Even in this series, there was some information about it, but I don't think anyone has managed to do it. But we got so close that it's hard to believe. And right now, I have solid proof in my hands. So, let's get 5,000 likes right now, and we'll watch this video closer to the end of the episode. Please, leave a like. And if you've watched up to this point and you're curious about what's in this box, subscribe to our channel right now. Because only I have this kind of magnet fishing. And it's really interesting, cool, and fun, so leave a like and subscribe. And I'll keep throwing the magnet, because who knows what other secrets this body of water is hiding from us. Yeah, I just threw it in and you can really feel something, like it's scraping along the ground. We're definitely going to pull it out now, guys. Oh, ducks! The ducks even came over to check out my find. That's odd. Swim away from here. I sense something coming. See how taut my rope is? We're definitely pulling something out there. It's not very heavy, but I can feel there's something on my magnet. Look over there. What's that? Wait, that's a mask. That's the host mask that we found back then with the underwater drone. Wow, that's amazing. Look how creepy and strange it is in real life. It's like it's made of plastic or something else. But you know what? The photos I've seen on the internet, the ones that tell us that Squid Game happened in real life, they also included a photo of the host, and this is what he looked like in real life, and he really did have that kind of mask. So the creators of the series were inspired by the real host, and this is what he looked like. He was the one who came up with how the games would be played, and what the players would have to do in them. I think I look really creepy in this mask. Maybe not, I don't know. But still, this is another one of our finds that definitely proves that something creepy happened somewhere around here. All these finds tell us that some really creepy games actually took place here. And they're very similar to what we saw in those photos from the internet and what they showed us in the series. I'm not sure if we found it. Let's keep using the magnet to search. We found a bunch of different things that are related to games or documentation. Well, this safe, I still haven't quite figured out what it is. There's so little information about the players themselves, unless you count the hands in the green suit. All right, let's see. There's a lead, but it's kind of weak again. But we'll carefully get it out now. Let's see what we can get there. It seems like there's something, but at the same time, maybe not. Wait, look, there's nothing on my magnet. No, wait, is that some kind of key or what is it? Hold on. A tag. It's a number tag with a chain and it says 456. Wow. Maybe that's how they numbered the players. This also sounds more like what we've heard in real life. Guys, because numbering players on their suits, well, that's nonsense. The suit can get torn, dirty, and all that. Usually tokens like these are worn around the neck, both in the army and in various creepy games. A necklace is much more practical right here. And here we found, it turns out, the tag number 456. What if this skeleton hand and this tag belong to the same person? And by the way, take a look. There's no number here, not on the shoulder, nowhere. It's likely that in real life, something differs from what was shown in the series, particularly this tag. Because soldiers in the United States Army, for example, and in many other countries also have tags like these. And it's very similar to that. Well, like a homemade version. After all, these are some creepy underground games. Even though they look so cool and fun, in reality, it's still real horror and filth. Friends, I'm uneasy being here. It's scary and creepy, with occasional helicopter flyovers adding to the eerie atmosphere. Can you imagine what kind of people, what serious people could be behind all of this? Here I am, revealing all this information for you. I'm not sure. Be sure to support me by subscribing for finding all this for you. And I'll throw the magnet in one more time. I'll keep throwing it until I figure this out for sure. Because I've already come this far. I've already done so much. Well, listen, most of the finds today are kind of light, right? Because there aren't even any bubbles. Nothing really stands out. The rope doesn't get tight, but still, there are some finds. There's something after all. Look over there. The key is a triangle, guys. Now that's luck. That's exactly what we were missing. The third key is to open this very creepy chest and find out what's inside. Wow, guys, that's some real luck. We're really lucky this time. Well, let's insert this infamous triangle. Okay. Oh, there was a sound. It worked. Looks like now the box can be opened. And yes, it's slightly open. Guys, wow, what's this? It says here, strictly confidential. Field agent's observation report. Hold on. This looks like reports about the Squid Game, and there's even a signature here. Squid Game. Wow! Yes, my guess was right. This looks like secret documents from the Squid Game. Here too, there's some kind of black creepy folder, and it looks like there's something secret on it. There are also files here. Top secret, confidential, player number 101. Wait, this is a dossier on the players, guys, it looks like. We found 100% proof that the Squid Game really took place here. This is a dossier on the players, and these are reports about some incidents, or something like that. Let's do now we'll study these documents, and after that, we'll look at the footage from this camera and try to cross-reference the data. All right, I hope you'll have time to get 5,000 likes while we're at it, I trust you. So guys, let's study the documents, see what was going on there, and then take a look at the camera. Look, this is player number 101. Honestly, he's kind of fat, weird, and just hard to figure out. Wow, look, he has almost 50,000 euros in debt. 50,000 euros, that's a lot. That likely explains why he was in the Squid Game. Look, here is a woman, Sofian Maril. She has even more debt. She has 85,000 euros in debt. She had number 102. This is her profile. She doesn't look very cheerful, of course. Kind of strange. So this is player number 103, Dawento. He was very young. He was 20 years old, but honestly, he seemed a bit dumb and had big ears. He has less debt than previous players. Psychologists report fit, stable when alone, and at least 3 types of cleaning brushes, and at least one with a vibrating attachment. What? Some kind of strange medical examination. And what's this, guys? This is player number 104. He's very old, and there's definitely something wrong with his face. Examine his debts in rubles. He resides in Taganrog, Russia. So, he's Russian. He's really Russian, guys. Wow. He sure looks something for 47 years old. So, what do we have here? 1,200,000, 120, 180? In summary, our fellow countryman has approximately 1.5 million rubles in debt. He even ended up in the Squid Game, which is unbelievable. Psychologists report fit, stable if there is a retrospective zone, books and photos. There are some strange encryptions here related to biography and background information. A shop on Arbas sold relics cheaply to cover a 1.5 million debt. The recruitment location is unknown. He has, look, hypertension, knee pain, sometimes everything. In short, he's a sick man. Well, it's understandable. He's almost 50. He went to play the Squid Game. Hey, what's this? Look, the woman here is clearly enjoying everything. She basically doesn't care. Whether it's Squid Game or whatever else is going to happen, it doesn't matter to her. Basically, she also has a lot of debt. I don't know. What kind of currency is that? 40,000 KAD, 5,000 KA or D? I don't know, guys. Turns out she's from Toronto, Canada. What does KJD mean? Write in the comments. I don't know, is that really a lot of debt or not? Oh, and what's this player number 529? Why does he have such big ears? And what's with that tuft of hair? He's really young, almost my age, but he's got a ton of debt here too. Also in some weird currency. So that's player number 529, and over here is player 364. He's pretty messed up too. With his ears, he's a real freak, honestly. And he also owes more than 50,000 euros in taxes and fines. Unbelievable. Listen, this is like a circus, a freak show, every single one of them. Just look at them. It's obvious why they decided to participate in Squid Game. Maybe we found documents related to certain incidents. Let's look into these incidents. Here, take a look at the description of the incident. During the specified time period, a group of 50 participants stopped following the established rules of the regime. All participants refused to maintain the assigned static sitting position and demonstratively stood up. Yes, look, this is a riot. And look at the beds. The beds are really just like in the series, and they all have uniforms just like the players. Listen, well, maybe this freak show, these clowns, maybe they started a riot. There are a lot of different incidents here. Guys, look, someone tried to hide, but the soldiers found him and pulled him out. And here, look, is the observer's operational report. In short, something happened right next to the toilet. Some data is classified. He was punished. The camera recorded participant 073 trying to hide behind the toilet. He was trying to hide. Perhaps this shot is from the body camera of this soldier. Unbelievable. And after he was discovered, something terrible could have happened to him. Because the punishment line is also classified. Look, there are more and more shots from the game itself here, but it's like they're all really filmed from a first-person perspective. These reports on the games are likely from soldiers' cameras. That's enough discussion. We've found enough evidence, it's time to see what it actually looked like. Let's get to it. For real, this camera is very similar to the one the observer soldiers had. Anyway, I don't know if it's in these documents, but look at the photo from the internet. It's exactly the same. It's crucial to monitor everything and everyone. We'll connect it, extract data from it, and put it here. Oh, did you hear that sound? That means the camera is still working. We can connect to its memory and extract some information from it. Wow, look at the file system, guys. There are a whole bunch of recordings here, but let's play the last one. I'm just curious what happened there. Playing it, let's do it again. These are recordings really from the perspective of an observer soldier. Let's do it again. What happens next? I can't figure it out yet. Oh man, this is a weird game, but I can't figure it out yet. Maybe I'm just panicking, too emotional. Write in the comments if you've already figured everything out. Hey, why aren't you jumping? Go jump. Well, what happened? Is this some kind of riot, a rule violation, or what? Or did the soldier decide to eliminate someone? A violation. A violation. Oh, damn. The video was interrupted. I heard a shot, but I couldn't tell if the player attacked the soldier or if the soldier took out the player. Honestly, I can't figure it out right away. And I really hope for help from my subscribers, so be sure to leave comments and subscribe to the channel. Unbelievable, guys. This is just insane. We actually found a whole bunch of evidence. We have documentary proof. We have these things, Squid Game weapons and first-person recordings. Apparently, it's all true. And this place is somewhere around here, nearby where the Squid Game was held. Or maybe they decided to dump all the props from the game here to get rid of the evidence. Honestly, I don't know. It seems like the investigation needs to continue, but it all depends on your activity. Make sure to leave as many likes as possible. If we get 10,000 likes, we'll keep looking for similar things related to the Squid Game. And now watch this video right here. Click on it, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Friends, just click, click, click. Go ahead and press it. You can use your finger, your mouse, whatever you want. This video is awesome and you'll like it, I promise. There are even more investigations there, even more awesome content.